Hey everyone, welcome back to Living Life on Purpose. If you've been keeping up with our story, you'll know that we're moving to Thailand in just a few weeks. I can't believe that the move is getting so close. Today I want to talk to you about why we decided to move overseas and try to answer some questions that you may have about moving overseas to try to determine if moving out of the country is the best option for you and your family. We're so thrilled about this new chapter in our life. Let's dive in. So these reasons are not in any order, but first I wanted to talk about the fact that the lifestyle in Thailand is a much slower pace than it is here in the US. Life in the US is very fast paced and it can often be stressful. Abby and I really don't like that pace. Life in Thailand offers a sense of tranquility and calmness. It's much slower pace and much more what we want in our lives. The people of Thailand are incredibly welcoming and forgiving, which creates a much more peaceful atmosphere overall. There's no pressure to arrive exactly on time. There's no hostility amongst people. If people disagree, everyone's trying to seek peace and resolution. They're not focused on individuals being right all the time like they are here in the US. They're more community focused, which means that everyone is just kind of a more peaceful, chill kind of people, and that really vibes with me and Abby, and so we're really looking forward to that aspect of our lives when we get to Thailand. The second reason why we're moving to Thailand is kind of two things grouped together. Lower cost of living, which results in a higher quality of life. Over the past few years, inflation in the US has just continued to increase, which makes cost of living very unreasonably expensive here in the US. Especially when it comes to housing. Over in Thailand, we'll be able to enjoy a higher quality of life without breaking the bank. Housing, daily expenses, leisure activities, and transportation are all much more affordable in Thailand than they are here in the US. A lower cost of living gives us the financial freedom to really enjoy our lives and pursue our passions. When we lived in Bangkok a few years ago, we used to be able to go out to eat almost every night. And our budget for going out to eat, get this, was 100 baht, which is about $3 US. Over here in the US, it could cost you like $50 a night to go out to eat, but over there, $3 would get us a pretty good meal. Our third reason is accessibility to travel. Travel is a huge part of my life and Abby's life. We love to travel, but over here in the US, it's so difficult and it's so expensive to fly, even domestically. The cost of domestic travel in the US has become astronomical. A 1-hour flight to get from Roanoke, where we live, to visit my parents in Atlanta costs about $400 round trip per person. A 6-hour flight from Bangkok to Tokyo round trip per person costs $390. Abby and I don't like to spend our money on things that are going to deteriorate over time. We'd rather spend our money on experiences that are going to enrich our overall lives. Thailand's location in Southeast Asia offers us amazing opportunities to visit some places that are right at our doorstep. Think about it: Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Tokyo, Bali. All of these places are right there at our fingertips. And the lower cost of living in Thailand actually makes frequent international travel possible. I always tell people it's not possible to fully understand the world that you live in unless you actually travel to experience all of that. So go out there, experience the world that you live in so that you can be better informed of the world that you live in. Abby and I love immersing ourselves into new cultures, cuisines, and people groups, and we can't wait to get started experiencing all of those different countries and meeting new people from all over the globe. The next reason for us moving to Thailand is because it makes the most sense for the career that we're in. Abby and I are both teachers, and we love being teachers, but the problem is that here in the US, education just really isn't valued for children. The environment for teachers in the US is just not the greatest. Many teachers in the US feel undervalued for the amount of work that they're required to do for the amount of pay that they receive. Over in Thailand, teachers are highly valued and respected. That's why we're excited to be teaching in Thailand. I can't wait to be able to work in a place where our efforts and our work and our love for kids is going to be valued and respected. Number 5 is affordable healthcare. And if you live here in the US, you know that healthcare prices are astronomical. Like, unreasonably expensive. Here in the US, you may pay several $100s a month to have healthcare that really doesn't cover anything. And that causes a lot of financial burdens because it's taking up so much of your paycheck to cover health insurance that just really doesn't cover a whole lot. This problem is compounded here for a lot of teachers in the US because their salaries are so low that they can only afford the cheapest healthcare, which in turn doesn't really cover their medical expenses. However, Thailand is a place that offers affordable healthcare that doesn't compromise on quality. This brings us peace of mind and ensures that our well-being is taken care of. One thing that I've learned by living here in the US is that you can't compromise healthcare. And if you can't afford the healthcare in a country that you live, you really can't afford to live in that country. Healthcare is not something that we can compromise on. And so Abby and I are super excited to be able to move to a country where we're actually going to be able to afford to take care of ourselves. So our decision to move to Thailand is a culmination of all of these factors. And of course there are other reasons why people would want to go overseas. And the list that we're giving you here is not us trying to say that America is this terrible place. America may work for a lot of people, and I'm sure that for a lot of families, America is an awesome place to live. But for us and our lifestyle with our dreams and goals and our careers, it's just not what's best for us. And so I'm hoping that this video is going to help you guys think through a little bit too as to whether or not America is the right place for you, or if you should possibly also consider moving overseas. For us, Thailand is an incredibly awesome place that's going to be full of opportunities and potential, and we can't wait to share our experiences and our adventures with you guys. If you have any questions, or if you've made similar decisions in your life, don't forget to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, because we would love for you guys to join us on our adventure as we move over to Thailand. See you later.